Ladies and gentlemen, you join me for another game of the IEM Intellectual Masters Singapore Qualifiers. We are going to be spectating IWantCookie versus Meet Your Makers. Meet Your Makers did beat Team Alternate, and we saw IWantCookie beat Team Fnatic. So, Alternate Fnatic are out of this tournament, and they're not going to Singapore. So this is massive. This is two underdog stories. So let's see who will win out of the underdogs. We're going to be seeing some samey picks like Shushay and Cho'Gath. It did work amazingly well in the team against Fnatic with all the utility, the feast. There's loads. However, versus Team Alternate before, it didn't work so well. Are we going to be going into the game? I can hear the background music. Everyone has loaded in. Come on, computer. Don't do this to me. There we go. There. That's how we did it. Nice. So, as we just sort these out, Shook on Nunu is another one. Oh, a pause here. Shushay's going to the toilet. I think, maybe, not entirely sure. Meet Your Makers is a Polish team, and Polish is similar to German. I don't know. I'm not the best at languages, so that's how they're communicating anyway. So yeah, as we hop into this, like I said before, we're only seeing a Shook on Nunu. He did really well. Those snowballs. He managed to get a nice bit of damage down. He managed to gank quite a bit down bot. Helped move her to IceFancy out. We're going to see IceFancy play Jace. Maybe not a traditional sort of AD carry. Corki being one of the main three, Corki, Ezreal, and Graves. But IceFancy does have a vast range of skills. He does have knockbacks into turrets with the hammer. He can just blow people up if he can get in there. Whereas Makler on Corki, he's going to have to play it sort of pokey because he does have Sona as a support. Whereas Mover with the turret with the stun, pow, you're gone. Everyone's saying the ready call. Go. There we go. Olaf on Q1 will be an interesting pick versus a Shen. Shen does have the dash, so Q1 has picked up a Ghost. He does have that undertow as well to slow up your muck if he catches him out. Looks like Meet Your Makers do want to defend in this game. Do want to go for a slight invade onto Nunu's red. It's happened in the previous game with Fnatic, as Cyanide did invade into the red. It's just jumped alive. There we go. Hiding out in the bush. Looks like IWantCookie do want to invade as well. Mover sort of lagging behind ever so slightly. Lots of pings from Meet Your Makers going down. I think IWantCookie expect them to be going for the blue at the moment. They do have a very nice level 1. They do have that rupture from Shushay. Shen, of course, dashing through IceFancy, doing a lot of damage with his Q. Someone's getting caught out here. Zlibic drops his ward, forced to flash out thanks to the rupture. Mokate is around. Corki is coming back with Katarina, with someone else. Shushay dropping the rupture flash forward though. Go. We're waiting around. There's a ward there, so they spot all 4 members apart from IceFancy. Don't know where he is at the moment. Shook wants to take these very quickly. Mover going out. They can't spot him. There's Skarner. Can Mover get away? I don't think there's enough damage here. Down goes the stun onto Mokate. Down goes the rupture as well as Sona. Libic is going very low as well as Mokate. Mokate forced to flash out. Shushay has got Ignite ticking on him. Flash out from Yumuk. Will Shushay go down here? It looks like he will. Olaf going to be picking this one up. First blood does go to them. That invade was a bit of a fail, but they did get a couple of members low, but they just couldn't follow through right at the moment. Now goes the stun on Cesaro, taking a lot of damage. Nunu is there, trying to kill off Cesaro. In comes IceFancy though, trying to scare them off a little bit. Blue is going to be resetting. They're going to be fighting over this one a lot. Mokate not wanting to get caught out. Cesaro is around as well as Sona. losing a lot of laning. I just fancy getting a lot of damage put down onto him. Will he go down? Flash out from Shook. Not from Shook, from Movert. And I think they're just going to have to back off from this one. I don't think they're going to be able to get for this one. Cesaro sees Shook. Shook caught out. Did take that consume level 1. It's going to be... trying to heal up now off minions. Losing a lot of jungling time. Not able to pick up the blue buff either. However, Shushay did keep mid lane sort of up. Kubon moving on to YWantCookie. It's going to be a lane switch down bot. Libik getting caught out by Ice Fancy and Mover there. Taken down to about half health already. Now we do see Skarner Mokate has used all of his potions in that previous fight. So that is a bit of an advantage. However, Nunu did the same. Skarner doesn't have the heal that Nunu does though, with his consume on the minions. Shushay not wanting to push too heavily. Thanks to silence. Not trying to take lots of damage. Shook going pretty low on the wolves. Ice Fancy and Mover really want to push this. As I said before, it is a poke lane coming out from Meteor Makers, whereas from IWantCookie they want a lot of burst. They're able to do a lot of damage. Just consuming the heal. Shook starting himself off rather nicely for that red buff. Not able to take that ward out in the bush. Cesaro getting poked by Shushay actually. Yeah, the silence and the rupture going to be locking her up a little bit. Shushay does know how to play against Katarina. Xpeke did play in the previous game, not 10 minutes ago, as Katarina versus Shushay and Cho'Gath. So he has had a warm-up session. He can sort of understand what she's going to do. Sort of get into that mentality of her. Nunu looking for a line gank here. Once again, getting the poke down on that silence on Cesaro. Not able to get those little knives off. Not so little, really. Nunu really wants to move into this one. Shook waiting for them to push it. Pushing this bot lane quite heavily. Drops a shield to negate some of that tower damage. Shook's still sitting around. Danger's the stun onto Makler. They want to take him out. Danger's the Valkyrie though. There's the snowball. Libik taking a lot of damage. Ice Fancy forced away by Makler. So he's saving Libik there. Doing the supports role. Silence once again on Cesaro. Shushay opting to go for the 3 points into silence very early on. So that's going to extend the duration of the silence and increase the damage done with it. So, a nice choice, I think. Shushay just CSing. YWantCookie cut out a little bit younger. The Undertow does go down. Uses the shield. Tries to get away. Doesn't have the energy. Able to get it out of there. But has to use the potion. Kubon pretty low on mana. So we'll be forced out of lane pretty soon if YWantCookie can just stay in it. Using the Vorpal Blades to try and CS right now. Kubon really wants to move on to him. Trying to zone him out of this. Jump it in. Shook is there. Drops the snowball. YWantCookie may get taken out. Olaf trying to get enough damage down. But not going to be able to. And Shook picks up that kill. To make up for the early loss in the jungle. Shushay getting jumped on by Cesaro. Times the feast though. Chunking Cesaro down to about half health. So that's a massive amount of damage she's doing right on. Right off the bat even. Once again Sona poking away at Ice Fancy. We're just trying to heal it back up. I think in an all-out duel, I do think that Meteor Makers may win before the Jace has had a chance to get up his abilities. Of course, Jace does just have boots and pots, whereas Corky has been back, picked up double door and flash forward. My move again onto Libik. Will he go down? Libik taking a lot of damage. He's exhausted on the spot. YWantCookie moving in. Uses his ultimate there to save. Somewhat, I didn't quite catch who he saved there. Not Not going to try and blag and say who I thought he saved. Makler is pretty low. This turret is going to get pushed quite heavily right now. Corky doing his best to try and fend them off. Yumuk coming in actually onto Makler. Makler using the Valkyrie just to get away. And now this turret is going to take a lot of damage. Yumuk hiding in the brush so they know when people are coming. You can go down to about half health already. Shook landing the snowball. Cesaro is there as well as Makate. Makate moving in. Yumuk spots them. Saves his team potentially. It's down to about a third health right now, that turret. Top turret. So they're going to be roaming quite nicely. Shushay taking down bot lane. Making sure that that doesn't get pushed by Olaf and doesn't allow Olaf to roam. Back into mid. Waiting for the lane swap. I just fancy getting poked once again. Yumuk versus Cesaro. Doing a nice bit of damage actually with those Vorpal blades. However, Cesaro doing a lot with that W. It does have the shield. Shen is a very nice pick. Plus he does have the ultimate. So halfway down its cooldown. That doesn't make sense. It's halfway through its cooldown. So it'll be back up pretty shortly. If another team fight does engage. Maybe one around Dragon. Or just going to go for the red buff. Shushay going back to his mid lane. And Youngwook going back to bots. Kuban is backing. So Youngwook is free to CS here. He is free to push. Try and get a bit of free damage down onto that turret. Nice fancy left alone at the moment. Tarek looking like he's going to be moving in pretty shortly. He wants to get a stun down onto Sona. Maybe wants to get on down onto Corky. Shushay has hit level 8 pretty quickly. Farming up pretty nicely as well. Cesaro is waiting around. Cat wanting to get enough damage down. Down goes the Rupture. Down goes the Silence. Doesn't have Feast up at the moment. It did use it on the blue buff. But nevertheless, Cesaro forced to back away. Just not going to be able to fight Shushay at this point. Not with the blue buff. Not with the amount of damage that he does with that W. Ouch. Has picked up Cage's lucky pick and does have the Doran's flash away into Cesaro. And Rupture misses. Exhaust is down onto him. Shushay taking a lot of damage. Will he be able to pick up Cesaro? Yes, he does. Skarner picking up Cho'Gath there. But not before Shushay can bring out the pain onto Cesaro. Q1 versus Youngwook. Youngwook coming out in the even trade, I guess. No one taking more damage than the other. Now Libic and Makler very scared of Jace. Jace is a mid-game to late-game champion. He doesn't do that much damage to start off with, but later on he'll be a big contender. Of course, the Riots are nerfing him in the next patch. It looks like Nunu is being chased. Mover trying to get the stun down onto Makler. Down it goes. The Valkyrie's away though. The Q for the acceleration gate missing. Down goes Crescendo. I just fancy getting a lot of damage to knock Libic back. In comes Yumuk. Mover just trying to move onto it. You're going to go down though. Heals up. Yumuk using his shield. And Mokase is around as well as Shook though. Saving his teammate. Down goes the Q. Jumping in. Mokase won't go down. Flash away from Yumuk. Yumuk goes down actually to Cesaro. Shook picking up Makate there. Using the flash. His Feast goes down onto Makler. Makler will go down here. Shushay picking up another kill. Cesaro is around. Picks up double kill onto Jace and Tarek. So Kat is very nicely fed at the moment. She's 3 kills, 1 assist. However, Shushay does have the 2 kills and is out CSing her by about 25 CS. Bot lane tower is going to get pushed. It is going to go down now. Q1 doing very nicely. Youngwook having to use his ultimate in that previous fight. Making sure that his teammates didn't die instantly. But down it goes. And Olaf is now going to be wreaking havoc across the fields of justice. Blue pings everywhere actually. Just it's a ping fest. Not one of the most enjoyable festivals, but it is still a festival. So Dragon will be picked up here by Move it, and Ice Fancy. Gonna do a lot of damage. Ice Fancy not wanting to tank too much. Shook is going to be tanking, hopefully. Ice Fancy was still in the range there. There we go. Meet Your Makers unaware of this one. That was a rather nice pickup, increasing that global gold, putting them just out of reach of the lead. Just 300 gold out of the lead. Pops the ward down. I think Cesaro did spot that go down. To see it there. Makate is around as well as Kuban. I don't think Yumuk can take both of them. Down goes the Impale. Yumuk taking a lot of damage. Dashes away. Down goes the Undertow. He is slowed. A lot of damage going down. Doesn't have the turret to run to. He's going to have to run even further. Can he dash away once again? No. Down he goes. Makate picking up that kill. Unfortunate. He goes snowball onto Makla. Can Shushe get in? Flash away, actually. Crescendo used as well. That's a very nice exchange, actually. Shook and Shushe not using anything. Down goes the Rupture, missing them all. Down goes the Absolute Zero, slowing them all up. Shook taking a lot of damage, but isn't going to go down. In comes Jason. Move it. Wanting to pick up even more kills. Wants to push his top lane tower down. Olaf is pushing bot. Yumuk is going to be up in a couple of seconds, but I think he'll be able to save that turret. Ice Fancy picks up the blue turret up top. Meet Your Makers forced to back away from that one, as it would be a 2v4. Especially with lots of damaging champions there. Of course, you've got Shushe with his Feast, with his Rupture. Move it. Has his stun, which is actually quite a long durational stun. Just trying to put down some free damage. Blind sniping off everyone. And Jace. Not going to be running into Cesaro. Cesaro is in the bush. Does have the ward there. There, not dare. A bit backing, as well as Makla. Shushe wanting to push his top lane a little bit more, I think. No, going to be backing, maybe? Don't know. Ice Fancy left in mid. Doing a rather nice job. I still can hear that. There we go, it's stopped now. I don't know what that sound. I think it was an Aria sound. There it is again. That's yet another bug, I think. Or is it Ice Fancy's? I don't know. He does still have the crescendo on him. I think that's a bug. Riot not doing so greatly with their PBE public beta thing. As there are still quite a lot of bugs, which is unfortunate, really, because I mean, if it wasn't, it'd be an amazing type of client. And there's another ward. Ice Fancy a move it, running to intercept Sono and Corki. Do they spot them? There's a ward in that bush. Corki and Sono see them. I think instinct forces them to back off there. So not in lane. I don't want to risk it. Move it, sees Shushe. The acceleration gate goes down. Running to their turret, trying to save this. Libic does have a crescendo up. In comes Cesaru. Long as the stun on Cesaro, put down a nice bit of damage. Makla taken down to half health already. Ice Fancy taking, putting down a lot of damage onto Libic. Libic drops crescendo, doesn't drop, but down goes Jace, down goes Movert, and that's a nice pickup under the turret. Makate caught out here by Yumbuk and Shook, forced to flash out of him. From both of them as well, actually. Yumbuk and Shook flashing after him. Now goes the snowball, and Makate does have that movement speed. Can he get away? Now goes the Vorpal Blade, slowed up, and the snowball. And he's not going to get that. Not going to escape. Shushe was around to try and pick that one up. Shook going to be stealing the red buff from the enemy jungle, which is quite big, but down goes top outer turret. Top inner turret, actually. Top outer went down before. Zara going to be tanking out, so healing her up. That was a nice push from Meet Your Makers. We have seen IWantCookie come back from losing a lot of towers to absolutely just bulldozing the other team. In comes Mover, not going to be seeing them. Just a little bit too late. But Kuban caught out here, actually. Shushe moving in. Can drop the feast if he wants. There we go, taking down a lot of health. Now it's the Rupture once more. Shushe tanking it up. Will he be able to get away? Yes, he won't. Kuban picking up that kill there, actually. So, Shushe just a little bit too long. I think Shook may have been able to take that instead. But nevertheless, still picking up the kill. And mid looks like it's going to get pushed now. Sona and Cat are grouping up around there. Nice bit of sustainability. There we go. Down it goes. No one around to defend that one there. So that's going to be picked up for free. Cookie is pushing bots right now. Yumuk, I don't feel taking advantage of the split pushing power of Shen at the moment. I do think they want a team fight though. Not entirely sure if they can win a team fight, because they do have a lot of AoE sort of stuns, sort of damages. Makate can impale people away. Do you have the crescendo from Sona, which will be back up in less than 10 seconds. Katarina ult does a lot of damage. Clearing the ward. Cubon working his way in, as well as Libic and Makler. They're in the enemy jungle. There's the Zero Call's going to work. I just fancy helping out Shook a little bit, helping him to escape. And there we go. Shen is split pushing top now. Yumuk going to work. Maybe wants to get the turret. Cubon is working his way up to him. Makler tanking the turret. Not able to get it down just yet. Look like they want to move in right now. Clearing all the wards, making sure that the enemy use more gold than they do, as they are behind by 2,000 at the moment. Looks like it's going to be a quick dragon from IWantCookie. Trying to do it as quick as they can, but in comes 4 members of Meet Your Makers. Rupture goes down, trying to stop them from getting in there. Down it goes. Dangers the stun onto Makate. Making sure they back off from that one. They're not going to engage into this fight. Cubon looks like he's going to be working his way forward, trying to intercept. Acceleration gate proving too strong though, and it's not going to get there in time. Shen did have his ult as well. Yumuk could have been able to jump right into that team fight at any point. The bot turret will go down by the looks of it. Exchange for that dragon. Nice fancy trying to clear as best he can. Taking a lot of damage actually from Cesaro's blades. I need to work out what they're called. Thanks to Rupture. Cesaro called bouncing blades. There we go. I knew they were blades something. Now Shen gonna be pushing down the mid. Libic taking a lot of damage. Shen not able to get the feast off though. Not Shen. Shushei not able to get the feast off. Come on, moving in. Shook caught in the middle of this all as Impale goes down. Shook taking a lot of damage. Keep on picking up that kill. Young's crescendo. Able to pick up Movert. There goes Shen. And the snipe coming out from Jace actually picking up Olaf. Shen picking up Irelia. Yumuk going to work there. Makate tanking the turret, but this is going to go down by the looks of it. Not able to do anything about it. Michael maybe caught out here. Doesn't go down. Cesaro moving in. Jace wants to pick this one up, but he will go down. Forced to flash out. And both of them dangs the missile into them. And Shay is out of mana. It's a double phage proc. Very unfortunate, but it happens. And blue buff is going to be stole out of the enemy's jungle. So that's going to be an exchange for the red that went down earlier. 21 minutes into the game. Let's have a look at items. You know what? Getting a little bit annoyed at the double phage, but like Cubon says, that's how it does, how it goes. Items, yes. Yumuk has picked up the Sunfire Cape to help him push. He's got the Heart of Gold to help him get some of that gold back from being killed a few times. It's going to even him up, as well as his CS with Olaf there. He's going to be on about the same gold. However, Olaf choosing to go for the Phage, the Kindle Gem, the Vamp Scepter, and the Heart of Gold. So right now, Meet Your Makers do have 5 turrets. They do have a lot of options to split push with. Whereas IWantCookie only have the top turret. Looks like a Baron could be started here. We do have the possibility of it. Clearing the wards. Down goes Shusei's Rupture. Not going to be hitting Mokate, actually. Even though he was in it when the spikes went up. But sure. And Baron looks like he's going to be left alone right now by Meet Your Makers. They do want to push mid by the looks of it. Going to be waiting around, though. Trying to get a decent team fight. Taking out wards. Making sure no one can see them. Making sure that IWantCookie have to guess where they are. Oh, hiding in a line. It's like a Scooby-Doo thing where they all poke their heads around a wall, one on top of another. That's they're gonna give up on that one and just go for the push, I think. They try and get mid outer. See, shook. Mokate wants to move in. Flash forward, drops the impale. Super movement speed there. Uses the Shirelius from Olaf. Shook gonna get caught out. Down goes bot turret though. Minions picking that one up nice and easy. Yumuk in the middle of it all. Meet Your Makers. Makler going down. Mover going to go down as well. Cubon taking a lot of damage, but looks like the focus is Shusei. Jace picking up Cesaro there. Yumuk may get caught out. The Unto doesn't hit from Cubon. I fancy caught out. Can he get away? It misses the Undertow, but Libic able to pick that one up. Poor Jace, defender of tomorrow, beaten by a mere instrument. Shusei and Yumuk are left to defend mid outer. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen though, as Meet Your Makers are backing. Looks like they want to push this mid outer just to make up for that last team fight there. Shusei on 265 ability power right now, which is a hell of a lot for a Cho'Gath. Knock up for Mokate. Down goes the silence. The turret is so very low. Down goes the stun from Movet. Shirelli's popped once again down to the Rupture. Movet drops the stun. No, drops the slow. Down he goes. Caught in the middle of that one. Often suicide save his friends. His teammates may not be his friends. They may hate each other and just play together for the money. I don't think so though. Sorry, taking the raids. Cut out a little bit. The snipe not going down from Ice Fancy. There are lots of wards around right now. For Meet Your Makers, they do have a lot of vision. They look like they've got the most map control at the moment. They do have a substantial lead in form of towers. They do have the 3 tower lead. They do have a 2k gold lead as well. And a 6 kill lead actually. Shook wants to move on to Libic, but Makler dropping the missile to make sure they know he's there. This could be a team fight around Dragon actually. Not a usual one. Double ward dropped in that bush to make sure that they can see twice as good. Quick Dragon will be picked up from Meet Your Makers. They're going to get that extra gold. But can IWantCookie answer back with this? They are getting caught out here. Acceleration gate goes down. Do they want to fight this one in the bush? Cubon caught out. Down goes the Rupture. And the Feast is down. Shook drops the absolute 0. Down goes Crescendo. Shook caught out. Took out instantly. Mover in the middle of it all. Focusing him. Yumuk on Makler. Caught out. Unto goes down. He is slowed. Not one has gone down from Meet Your Makers right now. Ice Fancy moves in. Down goes Sona. That's the first one down. Flash away from Jace. That's Makler is in there as well as Cesaro. Cesaro not going down. It's a double kill on Corky for Jace and Shusei cut out. Down goes the silence and the Rupture onto Cubon. And that was a very, very nice engage and team fight coming out from Meet Your Makers. They did get a 4 for 1 and a blue buff and a dragon. Shusei gonna be moving in. Drops the Rupture there. Doesn't see it go down. He's just gonna leave that one alone. Thinking that it's gone because it was in the bush. Olaf gonna be recalling. Not one to push to the inhibitor just yet. Shusei finishing up his Rabadons, starting off that DFG, making sure he does have a lot of burst. as was shown onto Cubon in the last fight. Shame it wasn't enough though. Shook going to be taking the wraiths before anyone else does. Makler picking up a red buff, making sure that he's got the maximum amount of damage outputs, maximum amount of cooldowns. Still have the blue buff as well. And right now we do see a very fed cat. 8 kills, 9 assists, 2 deaths. Corky isn't doing too badly for himself either. 4 kills, 2 deaths, and 8 assists. So, how do you think this one will play out, guys? I have absolutely no idea right now. I do think that if Meteor Makers can play it just right, can win these team fights like they have been doing, then that's it for them. However, I do think this is a best of 3, actually. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is a best of 3 between Meteor Makers and IWantCookie, so they will have time to learn from their mistakes, I think, if they do lose. Maybe try and get off a better early game. Let's have a look at how much AP Shushei does have. 418 AP right now. Cat on 287. Not finishing up that Rabadon's just yet, but she does have the Guardian Angel. Shushei getting a little bit caught out. Down goes the silence. Flash forward from Makata and Shushei though. Makata not able to get that impale off. Not able to drag Shushei out of this team fight just yet. Looks like he wants to split push down bot lane. Corky is heading down there with Cat. No, Cat's going to be backing off. As well as Youngbuck though. CLG EU turtle time. This is it, guys. We're just going to have to wait around. Clearing these wards with Movert. Ward patrol. That should be a new position for the team. There should be 6 or 7 members allowed on each team. Down goes mid outer. Very easy. Makasi wants to get the impale off on someone. Down he goes though. Crescendo drops. Absolute Zero dropping down. Makasi does go down. Down goes Libic. Cubon and Makler are moving in. Ice Fancy will get took out of this one very early. Shook wanted to fight this one, but not going to be able to. Flash away. It did have exhaust on him. Will Cesaro go down? Won't the Guardian Angel procs? He does get the Guardian Angel procs. Won't go down though. And Shook wanting to run as fast as he can. Don't sit around. They're going to be backing off. They're not wanting to chase him, actually. Shook just used the smite. Cesaro jumps right into him. What were you thinking there, Shook? Yumuk jumping on, taunting onto Makler. Makler dropping the Gatling gun. They may be able to take him out here into the turret. Yumuk forced the flash out of that one. Just not go down. Cubon and Makler making short work of this turret right now. Backing off, happy with their work. Youngbuck just doesn't have the damage to contend with them. Back into the turtle mode. No more team fights from IWantCookie anytime soon, I don't think, unless it's forced. Olaf going for a Yumu's Ghostblade. Yumu is such a great word to say. Try saying it. Say it at your computer. Yumu. There you go. That was a weird moment. Let's move on. They're going to be clearing this board with Makate. Yeah. There we go. Makate actually wanted to invade onto Shook once again. But going to be backing off. Cho with a Void Staff now. Cho is very, very nicely powerful. However, if he does go down, he's just going to drop instantly. There we go. Ice Fancy just farming up while he can't farm up in lanes. Shushei taking out like minion waves with 1 rupture. With that Void Staff, let's have a look at how much he does. 465 at the moment, plus that's 40%. That's that 40%. Yes, 40%. 40% Magic Pen, that's the one I was looking for. A bit clearing wards once again. Keep on waiting around as well as Cesaro. Mover looking to move in. Down goes the ward. Shook is there. This could be yet another dragon, yet more gold given away to Meteor Makers. as IWantCookie are just forced in the corner. They're up against the ropes, taking punch after punch after punch. They're managing just so slightly to hang on. Shushei stealing Shook's raid there. Cat now finish up a Rabadons. Just have the DFG as well as that haunting, guys. Shushei opting to go for a blue potion, making sure that he does still increase his ability power. Those feasts are going to hurt. Makla once again picking up the red buff. Has have 251 attack damage plus 30 magic, not magic, pen ability power. Shenny's down bot, they're pinging it onto him. Do they want to take Yumuk out this fight instantly? Yumuk a little bit caught out actually. Wants to flash away, move it slowed. Drops the Unto, and Ice Fancy right in the middle of it, or impaled away. Now goes the Shen ult. And be saved. No, Cubon picking up Ice Fancy there. In comes Makla. Shushei going down as well. Picks up Cat before he goes. Olaf picking up Shushei there. Triple kill and Danger's Nunu. Quadra kill from Olaf. Holy, can he pick up Mover as well? Don't think he can. Makate wants to move on to him. Go on, Cubon. No undertow. There we go. There's the ace, but no penta. No penta. Just a little bit out of time. It's inhib turret's going to go down. It looks like the inhib and potentially the nexus right now. Mover just denying him. Just rubbing salt into the wound. They're going to be backing off from this one. Not even going to take the inhib. By the looks of it. They're just going to leave minions to finish that one off. I don't think they will actually. It's going to be yet another Baron. Picked up from Meet Your Makers. They're going to be so far ahead right now. Jace opting to go for the Guardian Angel. Just can't measure up right now. At the moment it's Corky. Just not being able to do enough. Getting focused straight away in the team fights, which the Guardian Angel is good for. But still. We'll see how that one plays out. In creep scores, technically IWantCookie ahead, but kills their double of IWantCookie. So Meet Your Maker's gonna be getting a lot of gold off that one there in 10k, 11k gold lead. Plus the 4 towers gonna be doing rather nicely. Libic is around. Will she get cut out? Flash forward by Yumuk. Jumping in. The taunt goes down. Down to the Shirelius. Jump forward by Jace with the hammer. Will get took out. Shushei picking up that kill. Makla maybe wants to get focused here. I want to get this mid-outer turret down though. Inhib still isn't down, so they're not facing against super creeps just yet. Now Oracles means that Ward is still going to stay there in mid lane. Going to spot them all running right back. And we have to see what Meet Your Makers decides as they control the pace of this game right now. I know that IWantCookie want to be dominant, they want to be in the lead, but there's just no map presence. They can't control any of the objectives. Baron is down, Dragon is down, towers are down. Meet Your Maker's just been on top of everything so far. But we'll see if they can make a comeback as they did versus Fnatic. Fnatic definitely not expecting the comeback, and it just took them by surprise, and they just went down. Come on, not taking out that ward. Defending bot turret. They're going to have to play follow the leader right now, actually. Switching to whichever lane that Meet Your Makers wants to push. We're going to be heading back, but this inhibitor is going to go down because of it. What are you doing, guys? They're right there, they're right on your doorstep. Knocking at your front door. Inhib's going to go down, Yumuk not able to get in there. Makla taking a little bit of poke, but down it goes. As a result of them just backing off. As a result of them just alleviating some of the pressure. Ward going to stick around, still no oracles on IWantCookie. And it's the rupture onto Makate. Makate does. Everyone has ults up actually at the moment. See how that one plays out. trying to get the tower down, trying to poke it down from the side. I don't think that IWantCookie do enough damage right now to stop them from doing this. Meteor Makers are just ignoring them at the moment. So, see how this one plays out. Come on. They really want this turret. IceFancy trying to poke around a little bit. Turret is below half health. A couple more auto attacks and they could take this one down. Baron buff. Healing them right back up after these turret hits. If they just tank it, they could just go for this one, I think. IWantCookie doing a very nice job though of getting it. Impale goes down on Shushei. Shushei cut out this fight. Crescendo goes down straight away. He's going to tuck out. Down goes Shook. Exactly who they want to focus. Down goes Shen. Can't get his ultimate off. Cesaro chasing IceFancy. Down goes the turret. Down goes the inhib. So GG, well played. Down goes the turret as well. So Meteor Maker doing a very, very nice game. Able to harass out IWantCookie there. Able to control the maps. Cesaro doesn't go down, living very, very low. Shook disconnecting just before. And that is a win for Meteor Makers. I do think this is best of 3, so this is game 1 to Meteor Makers. See if IWantCookie can make a comeback in game 2. If not, then they're not going to Singapore, and Meteor Makers are still underdogs. But nevertheless, both teams have performed very well. Whatever happens with Meteor Makers taking out Team Alternate, and Team IWantCookie able to take out Fnatic Raid Call, winners of the Season 1 World Championships, which is a massive, massive play. So anyway, I'll see you guys later.